Sorry, my mic there. We had a little delay because my camera is acting a fool right now, and I have no idea why it just didn't want to work. Lately, the last couple of videos, it's been like that. But hey, thank you for everyone for tuning in. I know this is a very sudden and unexpected and random thing for me to do, but I know it's always random and stuff. So I thank everyone here. Ana Gonzalez, hey, how's it going? I know there's a lot of new people here. I know over the past couple of days I've lost a lot of subscribers, but uh, in return at the same time I've gained more subscribers than I lost. So thank you all. I don't know what it was. I have an idea of why it happened, but that's just what I wanted to talk about, like real quick, like um, just for a few minutes. If it turns into something more than that because we go off topic, so be it. It always happens. I think in my last video it was over 2 hours, and uh, the end portion of it was just talking about superheroes and theories and stuff like that, which is always fun. But I know people are upset with me. I know people are disappointed in me. That's okay. I'll be the first to admit that because I know it's come out. I'm not ashamed to say it. I have told people in the past, like, hey, I don't want anyone coming after me. I think that's I think that's reasonable for everyone to say that they wake up and say, I don't want issues with anyone. To wake up in bed and say, you know what, let's make today a good day. I don't think anyone would go out and wake up and say, you know what, I'm gonna fuck someone over. Or, you know, I'm gonna piss some people off today because that's what I live for. Like, I live off of pissing people off. I don't think anyone does that. If they do, I really think someone needs some help. But yeah, I always very conscious on what I do and what I say because I don't want to rub people the wrong way. And who knows? Who knew I was going to be dropping bars like this? I'm going to start a music career because here we go. The flows are just flowing. Um, so yeah, I never wanted to ruffle any feathers or anything like that. It happened. I'm sorry about that, but it wasn't my intention. I know the huge reason that Ophelia's upset with me and Ed's upset with me. A lot of the peacocks are upset with me. Not all of them, because someone reached out and said that they just don't want to uh, upset Ophelia or like have people come after them, which is understandable. Like I'm saying, I was there too. I didn't want to get anyone upset. So thank you for that support. For those peacocks that are still here, I know some fangs at the same time are upset with me. Some fangs are upset because I said things about Frank, and they're upset that I went and did that. You're allowed to. Everyone's allowed to be upset with me, and I feel like pretty much everyone is upset with me, but it doesn't really bother me. Like I was getting, what's up, Linda? I've been getting messages. I've been getting a couple of comments here and there. It's fine. It's words. That's why I don't block my comments. That's why I you're able to come back to my video and comment it later. Like they're just words. They don't bother me. Um, I know the main reason, like I said, Ophelia and Annette are upset with me, is because I know Marlene was using emojis and they feel that I wasn't policing my comments and that I all I did was tell them, thank you, Erica. All I did was tell them like, hey, don't be saying this, and that's something I say all the time. Jaime was on my show and I said, hey, you're more than welcome to be on my show. Respect everyone. Like, don't go after anyone. That's fine. There's a time where I had Ophelia and Frank both call in on the show. And on that show, Ophelia called in and she was upset. This was at the beginning of the whole drama. This was like, this wasn't even at its peak yet. It was still, growing. And I had said, like, just be respectful. But she went after Frank um, on the phone call. I didn't cut her off because I'm not going to cut somebody off. If they want to say what they want, I want to hear what they have to say. So I let her go after Frank, cussed him out, called him names. I didn't agree with it. I wasn't upset with it. I mean, she's speaking her mind. Of course, that she's in this kind of situation to where she is being attacked by people, and it isn't fair. No one should be attacked in all this. But what I'm trying to get through is I've allowed her to be on my platform and say what she wants to. She's not. She's very respectful some of the times, but I know sometimes emotions grow haywire. Karina and I completely agree. I'm not here to bash Ophelia. I'm still not, even though they say that because I'm disagreeing with some of the things that they're saying, that automatically makes me an enemy, and I don't think that's the case. Even though Ophelia, the day after my live, she went on live calling me a bitch, calling me a motherfucker, saying fuck me 3 times. Um, because I allow people to say things on my platform. I didn't get upset about it. She's more than welcome to say what she wants on her platform. But what I'm trying to say is, cussed me out, called me names, and here I am still saying, you know what? I still don't agree with you, but I respect you enough to still address you as a human being. I'm not going after you. I'm not calling you names or anything like that. I just feel, what's up, Juan? I just feel that it should be a mutual thing. Like, I don't know how you could say like you have no issues with me, but yet you're still gonna go and call me names. You're gonna still cuss me out and stuff like that. That's cool. That's your personality. That's your YouTube persona. Like that's cool. Respect that. Um, One thing I find interesting is, hey Linda. One thing I find interesting about this is I voice my opinion, which I'm allowed to, and I'm being scrutinized for it. Perfectly fine. You're allowed to be scrutinized. Not everyone's going to agree with you. That's why they're opinions and not facts. But there's one side of this argument. There's one side of this, battle. I understand the peacocks are upset with me, and because of what I said about not agreeing with Ophelia. Thing is, I only talked about Ophelia maybe like a small portion of my video on what I don't agree with her, or like what like issues that I have with like her content and stuff like that. I feel like I did a huge portion of things I don't agree with Frank. Like I said like the whole thing with the net was way overboard. Like that was uncalled for. That shouldn't have been done. And morals. And none of the things came after me. Hey Nadia, what's going on? None of the things come after me. None of them said that I can't believe he's siding with Ophelia or anything like that. I'm just saying that there's two completely different hive minds on this whole thing. Um, I Frank reached out to me like right after the video, professionally. Um, Chatted a little bit. Everything's cool. Like he understands that there's things he does that I don't like. There's things I do that he doesn't like. But there's, okay, you're doing your thing. Good for you. I'm gonna do my thing. Good for me. He invited me on his show tonight at 9 o'clock. I don't think I'm gonna be able to as much as I wanted to be because I procrastinated and I have a lot of paintings that are due by tomorrow. So that's why. That's why I was up at like 5 o'clock because I'm trying to get my work done so I could get my schoolwork done. I'm a horrible, horrible procrastinator. Let's see, Roxanne has something to say, and I really want to give everyone a chance to say. I'm not gonna attack anyone here. Honestly, Frank, unless she's Muslim, are going too far by lying, bashing Ophelia, her children. She has every right to be mad. Put ourselves in her place, and I completely understand, and that's why I've said things have gone too far, and I understand why she's upset. I think there's been a lot worse things said about her than what was said on my live, but yeah, I was made an enemy for it. I'm okay with it if if I'm gonna be hate. They haven't said they hate me. They've said they're disappointed in me. Completely understand. I've disappointed a lot of people in my life. That's really nothing new for me, to be honest. Just here to watch. Hello, Didi. Can't believe people are thinking you're taking sides. You spoke your opinion. Parties evolve. I saw it as an equal. Thank you. And a lot of people have. I don't want to get this I don't want to get this misunderstood. Sorry, like I said, I've been up since 5 and I woke up at 9, and I have a lot of stuff to do today. So hold on. I don't want to get this misconstrued. There's like a small fraction of people that are upset. Huge portion of people that are completely agree with me, support me. Like I said, I lost about 20 subscribers, but I went and I gained like 25 overnight. Friend requests have been coming in. Been talking to people. People saying like, "Oh, I'm a silent viewer. I don't want to say this, but you know what? You're right. I support you. You got a fan for life and stuff like this." That's awesome. I'm just trying to address the people that do have an issue with me. I still don't see where the issue is. Um, Frank is just trying to recruit everyone against the failure. It's easy to say that. To a point, everyone wants to be liked. Everyone wants to have support. That's what I'm saying. I want support. I'm not gonna force anyone. I'm not gonna do any backyard dealings or anything like this. Um, so Frank, if you're watching this, I really did want to be on your thing. I'm addressing it here. You invited me. I didn't go begging you. I didn't go saying like, "Hey, let's do this." I even asked Frank, "Hey, what are the topics going to be?" Like, I don't want it to be Ophelia. Like, I want to talk about like other things. Like, I have more fun talking about things. I don't want to just be circling the same things over and over again. He was like, "Yeah, we're not gonna do that. We'll talk about what happened over the week." Um, and yeah. So I want to put that behind me. I want this to be like the last video where I talk about this drama, where I mention these people and the drama. And I even thought like, you know what? I don't need to rely on this channel. I don't. The dogs are coming in. I don't need to rely on this channel. I don't need money from this channel. Like even with my Vanessa videos, I think I demonetized a lot of them. Like I don't want to make money off of that. I said it before. Um, this channel is more of like a therapy for me, and it's becoming the opposite to where I feel like I need therapy for dealing with all this. This is actually Zero. Gwen is salt and pepper. Zero's just completely black. And you're gonna go. Thank you. And he's not wanting to leave. Okay. Let's go this way. So yeah, I really want that to be the end of the drama. I thought about just deleting the channel and starting fresh. I think I had a lot more fun when I was doing, the crazy food tasting videos, and when I decided to try and make my own chocolate for the wife for Valentine's Day. I ended up like getting like a lot of chocolate and molds, and I made this thing that was real amazing. I want to get back to that. I want to get back to talking about movies, talking about music, talking about all these things that are beautiful in life. I see a lot of local content creators to where they only have like 100 subscribers, but they look so happy just talking about their lives, talking about their thoughts, and that's kind of what I want to do. I want to just talk about what's going on. Like if I have a bad day at work, I want to talk about um, things that will make me forget about that. This is what this space is. This is what this platform is for. Like just an escape. Why would I wanna? Why would I want to have a bad day and then come sit in front of the TV, watch people talk about things that make them upset, and get like a whole mob mentality going, and then for me to go and like talk about it like, oh yeah, this person said this and then this person said this, but I don't agree with this. It's not fun. I made that original video like a few days ago because a lot of people were just telling me, hey, pick a side. Why aren't you doing this or anything like that? um yeah, everyone just needs to stop and not do it for views or supporters. um I love my supporters. I think I'm the only one that doesn't have a name for my supporters, because supporters are just supporters. They're individuals. They're not a group to where everyone has to have the same thoughts and everyone has to have the same opinions. Like everyone's allowed to have the different things. Like I know I have some fangs in here. I know I have some peacocks in here. I know I have some 210. I don't know what the 210 girls call their fans. I know there's like names other people are giving them, but I don't know if they've addressed like, hey, these are what our fans are called. But I know I have a mix here, and that's what I love. I love that it's a mix. I love that it's a cocktail of just different opinions and ideologies and backgrounds, and I think that's fun. I loved all the Halloween vids. Yes, that was fun. We talked about true crime. We talked about horror movies. We talked about urban legends, and those are some of my lowest videos, and I think I even lost subscribers because of those videos, but look how happy I was. I feel that if a supporter really supports you, they're going to stick with you, not just jump ship because someone on a bigger platform has an issue with you. Like, I would never tell anyone, like, we don't like this person. I have issues with this person. Let's let's go against this person. Spread love, talk about weekly life, how blessed you are. Yes, like, um, I have a camera that I could like dock on like my shirt or dock on my cap, and I think it would be fun. Like, let me go drive around, or let me go to a park and like walk around or walk the dogs. I have a little camera that I could clip onto them also, and you could see things from a dog's point of view. I think that's amazing. I think that's so fun. Doing a holiday giveaway, I think it's too short notice for a holiday giveaway. Um, Firewater won the Halloween one. He already told me when he received his items. Stupid me, I didn't pack things right, so one thing leaked, but he's completely okay with it. Firewater, respect that, man. I love you. Love listening to Drama Free Show. I think that's great, and that's what I want to do. And yeah, so I think Don't the Drama, they could talk about me. They could talk about how they disagree with me. They could talk about how I'm wrong because I'm not doing this, but it doesn't bother me. I always said like I never wanted to be attacked, or I never wanted anyone to have issues with me, or I never wanted anyone to come after me, and that's because no one needs that. Uh, I feel like I'm still young, um, judging by my surroundings in my room, and I don't think I would enjoy to just have people coming after me, attacking me because of my opinions. Like, then why continue doing this? I don't know how people could continue to do this. They could say, oh, they're being a leader, they're being strong and not backing down from haters or anything like that. At some point, it has to get to you. Like, regardless of how strong you could be, titanium wall, but eventually things are going to get to you. Nothing's that solid. My daughter wants to see your schnauzer. They left. Um, I stayed to continue doing some work. The wife went grocery shopping, so she's there with bags, and they just like smelling everything and seeing what's going on. You have great content, thank you. So humble. That was that was one of my main points of the last video. Like, it's just about being humble. It's not about chasing views. It's not about going after people. I know the most one of the recent attacks is I don't have moderators because I don't have a lot of views, or because not a lot of people watch my show or stuff like that. Doesn't bother me. 35 people here. That's 30 people more than I thought were gonna tune into this. So I appreciate all 35 of you. I'm not gonna stick around and say like, oh, well, share this, do this, spread my videos out or anything like this. There's times where I don't even share my own videos because I'm not chasing the views. Like, if you want to watch me, cool. We could sit, we could talk, um, we could discuss on how the Santa Claus movies make no sense. I just saw the Santa Claus 3, and none of the movies make sense, and I want to tear those movies apart just for fun because um, Christmas movies make less sense than horror movies. Like, I'm more inclined to believe a serial killer from Camp Crystal Lake than Santa Claus. um, Hit them likes, and I never asked for likes. I don't think I've ever asked for likes once in any of my videos, but yet they still come, and I have an amazing like ratio. I don't hide it. You could look at it all the time. I think I'm always like 85 90%. A lot of videos are like 100% of votes, likes. That's cool. If Even if they were like 20% downvotes, hey, at least you're still watching, and you at least gave me the chance to watch before you just clicked and clicked out. Um, so I don't know. Maybe I will. Maybe I'll get rid of this channel. I feel like the chase for numbers, the chase for making money on YouTube or anything is too much for me. Because I don't need the drama, I don't need the hassle. I might start another YouTube channel, and it'll just be, talking. It'll be interviewing people. A lot of, not a lot. I want to say like I want to say like two people, and I never ask anyone to subscribe. If they want to subscribe, they can. If they don't want to, I'm not gonna hate them for them. I'm still giving them free content that they don't have to pay for. There's at least two people that come out and said, "Hey, I started a YouTube channel because I thought it was like real fun to just talk about whatever." Uh, One girl's doing mukbangs. Don't think I'm ready for those videos, even though I could probably demolish a lot. But good for her. She's doing it. I helped set up, told her like how to do things and how to change her URL on YouTube and how to use tags and keywords and write your description and stuff like that. So I gave her a couple of tips. This other girl said that she wants to do vlogs and she's doing amazing vlogs. She only has a few supporters, but I'm one of them, and she doesn't want like her name mentioned or anything like this, but I'm willing to help her at any point. I do a lot of video editing, not for her. I do video editing for like other people, but the invitation's always open. If you ever want to start a YouTube channel or you have questions on how to start it, let me know. I'm not an expert, but I know enough to at least get you off the ground, and from there you create your own content, you go on your own journey. I have a bunch of software, free software that I pay for. If you want a video editing software, I got some video recording software I could recommend. Equipment that's cool like that. I'm not going to be greedy and say, no, I'm a creator, you have to follow me, you shouldn't do this because I'm going to lose subscribers. Do whatever the hell you want. Do whatever you want. If you feel you could create a better show than me, which you probably can, it's not that hard to create better content than me. It's extremely easy to like completely leave me in the dust. Everyone's been doing it. Doesn't bother me. I'm still happy with it. I'm content with my granted. That's why I said I don't know if Frank's watching. I'll message him after this. I don't think I'm gonna do it. Like I said, I have 5 canvases that I need to paint tonight. Only painted one, very pretty one. I'll show it to you some other time. I love your movie recommendations. Oh, I love movies. Um, I mean, I'm not an artist, but like I could do a little something. I used to do a lot of drawing and painting, and I mean that could even be something else. Like I could set up my canvas here, and we could talk, have things about movies, and then just start like I'll be painting and stuff like that, and give that away. So now you're involved in this childish drama. Freely, that's you're more than welcome to go back to the beginning of this. I'm saying that this is my last video talking about it. That this is the past. They're more than welcome to bash me and talk about me and use me for content, but I'm not. They're always welcome to come on here and have a discussion about anything they want, but I'm not gonna go and say, oh well, this drama's this or this drama's this. Painting is a good therapeutic method, and that's why like I've already gotten my bachelor's. I don't need to, but I was like, you know what, I'm gonna take some art classes like just for fun. So this is just one of them. um I decided like just for fun. Have you ever been to LA Comic Con? If so, how was it? No, I have not been to LA Comic Con. I think you're talking about San Diego Comic Con, SDCC. Never been to that one. I've been to McAllen Comic Con, but not the one in California. There's also New York Comic Con, Seattle Comic Con. So many ones. I have not been to them, but I plan on doing it. I have another canvas here. Uh, I don't even know what I was planning on this one, but I just like how I was able to get like a texture here. So yeah, I'm gonna get started because I have a lot of paintings to do. Just wanted to go and say this, like, you know what? Digital Dim went out. There will not be any drama in the D's. We'll just be here to talk about movies, talk about true life, talk about some of the crazy things that have happened in the world. And I don't know, y'all could see this. Probably not. It's horrible. But no, it was a picture of the dogs. We took some Christmas pictures with the dogs since they're all nice and groomed now. But you know what? Y'all have a good Sunday. Y'all have a good Sunday. I'll try and be more consistent with this. It's my fault for not making a video like at least every other day, which is what I always wanted to do. But if I could get one out once a week, I'm happy. And it at least helps me a little bit, and I hope it helps you all. I hope you all get like a nice little escape, because I would want you all to use these platforms as an escape, not as a way to monger hate or just to get upset or just to name call people. Because I mean, I'm never for name calling people. I've always said that I don't name call anyone. I don't like anyone that does. But if you do, I could just kindly ask you, like I always do, like, hey, like cut that out. Like we don't need that here. Like that's not necessary. But I'm not gonna attack you like, hey, you're not listening to me. You know, fuck you then. I'm not gonna do that. And that felt so weird just cussing right now. The Chocolate Factory tour. Yeah, next city over, I think it's Hidalgo. There is a chocolate factory, and they invited me for a chocolate tour to tour a chocolate factory, which, I mean, that's a dream of mine. I just needed to get at least 11 people. They had like a fee that everyone has to pay. It was messy. I hate dealing with money. Um, so maybe I could set them up if they still want to go. If you all want to join me, we could go on a chocolate factory tour. Might cost a little bit. Money's not coming to me, it's actually going to them so they could keep the place running. A lot of businesses are hurting right now, like post COVID. Still to this day, there's still businesses hurting, but I mean, that would be something fun to do. Chocolate factory tour in Christmas. I mean, we get free food, we get free chocolate at the end of the tour, so I mean, that's worth it already. The Seattle Comic Con is this weekend, a block from my place. I envy you. Um, where is I'm a huge Funko collector, and I know the headquarters are in near Seattle. I plan on making the drive out there one of these days just so I could go get uh, some stuff there directly from them. I'm still interested in the Pet 911 footage. I can't show that because there's a lawsuit going on right now, and I don't want to get involved. They said I was more than welcome to show the footage, but there's a chance that I could be summoned to appear because now I'm throwing myself in there. And that's just another proof of how I'm trying to avoid the drama, not get myself in there. I'm not going to get involved with court cases right now just because I want to create content. Once the court case is over, I'm more than welcome to talk about it. But the person being sued does not want to settle, does not want to take down her post, does not want to do any of that stuff, at least from what I heard last time. So it's going to be going on for a while. That's about it. You have a good Sunday. I'm going to get started on this stuff after I chug this. And I'm going to try. I'm not making any promises because promises can be broken. I'm going to try and do a live tomorrow, and let's do a topic on what's around here that we can make a topic off of. Yeah, we'll make it easy. We'll do true crime. I want everyone to tune in tomorrow. Follow me on Facebook. I'll say more or less what time I'm going to go live because I don't have a set schedule. It's basically work till my work's done, and then I get some time to play. So we could meet tomorrow, talk about some true crime. Let's try and make it local because I know last time I talked about some cases in Washington, some cases in Chicago. Let's do some local true crime, and maybe I could even share a story or two from my days of working at the police department and cases that I saw. I don't think I'm ready yet, but there's a case that actually sent me to therapy because how much it rocked me. Who'd say maybe I could share that. Maybe if I get all the story straight, not just like what I experienced, but a little bit behind the scenes stuff. That's great. Jose Garcia, inbox me. Inbox is always open. If you want to bash me, it's open. If you want to support me, it's open. Give ideas. This is everyone's show as much as my own. It's not, the Digital Dimwit show. It's, a community show. Everyone's able to throw out their own topics and ideas. and just share and grow this together. Erica, is that the solve a murder box? I want one of those boxes. Um, and that's a great idea. If I were to buy one of those boxes and read the clues and stuff on screen, and all of us work together to try and find out who the killer is, it's gonna be like a giant game of Clue, and I think that's a fun idea. Everett, yes, Everett. That's the I was gonna say Everest, but I know it wasn't that. But yeah, Funko HQ is in Everett. Um, it's like a more than a day's drive for me to make it, but I think I want to do it eventually. Me and my cousin. My cousin has a YouTube channel. He's growing stronger and faster than I ever did. Just talking about Funkos and taking people shopping with him and stuff like that. It's real fun. And that'd be fun too if we all took a road trip. If we all took a road trip, took you all along with me, and um, you see me spend more money than I should on pieces of plastic. I mean, I already do spend a little too much, but I love it. And these are all investments. That statue I showed you all a few days ago, I mean, I could sell it for at least 3 times what I paid, and I paid a pretty good amount. But yeah, I have a really hard time ending these. I don't know how you properly end a live video, because I don't want to just be like, y'all get out of here. I'm done. Go live your lives. I mean, I want y'all to live your lives. I want y'all to do um, everything you want to. Oh shit, New Jersey. I've been in New Jersey. Um, Growing up, I always wanted to move to New Jersey because I mean that's where Bon Jovi's from. That's where My Chemical Romance is from. You get to live in a nice suburb, even though I know a lot of it's not nice. There's some pretty scary places in New Jersey, at least when I went. But you get this the suburb area, and then New York's just hop, skip it away, jump on the bus, jump on the train, the subway, and you're good to go. Subway scared me though. When I went to New York, I was terrified of the subway. Your endings are pretty abrupt. Yeah, I think what I'm gonna start doing is just mid sentence. I'm just gonna end, just for fun. I forgot where I was in when I went to New Jersey. All I know is that there is a Lil Wayne concert nearby, so I'm guessing it's probably I'll say it was Hoboken. I don't know if that sounds right, but there's like a Lil Wayne concert. People were going crazy, and I was freaking out because I was like, "What do I do? What am I doing here?" But yeah, New Jersey, beautiful. Um, Maybe some other time I'll share photos of when I went to New York with my high school class and I got lost in Times Square and I didn't know what I was gonna do. I met some weird random people there who kind of guided me along the way. So thank you for those people that helped me and not cutting my throat because I do watch a lot of SVU and it could have ended way worse. I could have been an episode of SVU. The Amtrak. Concerts down here, waterfront area, very expensive to live though. Yeah, I've looked at prices. As much as I love the Valley, as much as I love Texas, uh, lately there's been a lot of me looking at other states and other cities and just wanting to branch out. I feel that I've done a lot here, but I want to see what I could do, in a bigger playground and stuff like that. Uh, my niece is in New York right now. That's great. New York's amazing. Um, I spent a couple of days there. It's pretty cool. I got to go to a lot of universities because I don't know if I told anyone this. I went to IDEA throughout high school. So part of that is that they send you to like some of the best universities across the country. So this one time they sent us to New York. We got to go see Columbia, walk around. We got to sit in um, on a class. There's another time where we went to MSU in Michigan and we stayed there the night, like in the dorms, and it was an amazing experience. So I love New York. I love everything about New York. I was actually watching a movie right now that takes place in New York. Um, Not right now, but like in the morning when I woke up, me and the wife were watching. And I was like, "Hey, let's go to New York." Like it was just a spontaneous like, let's go to New York. She didn't like the idea. She says it's too crowded and she's not a people person. So I get that, but I think I'm still gonna get my way somehow, and we're gonna go to New York. But this can's about done, and I think so am I. You all have been a wonderful audience, all 25 of you. A lot of people will laugh at that number, but I am astonished at that number. So thank you all. Um, as much as it's great to have 100 viewers, 200 viewers, 300 viewers, that's great. But I don't think it allows this kind of back and forth, because once you have that many people there, the chats are going so fast, you really can't keep up with it. People who have good ideas and good comments get buried. So it's very hard. Uh, Tina tells me, I used to like you and respect you, but you disrespected Ophelia, whom promoted you, and the reason I watched you. You lost integrity by siding with evil villains. Sad. What went wrong? Sold out. Um, Tina, you're more than welcome to watch from the beginning. You probably won't. It's cool. I'm not going to force you to. I basically said I never sided with Frank. I never sided with Ophelia. Um, all I know is, even though I've had issues, not issues, but me and Frank haven't always gotten along or been buddies, he still has civil conversations with me. Jaime publicly made a video against me, and I still see, still with him. Ophelia, me and her have talked in the past. Me and her have never had any animosity against each other, and I still respect her. I mean, I'm always open to talk to her. I hope one day, this gets hashed out and I could invite her um, on my show. We could talk. That's up to her. Like, I'm already throwing it out there because I have no issues with her. If she, um, like, I don't have any issues with her. I'm already more than open. I'm um, more than open on just inviting her on, just having to talk about whatever. Um, Balls in her court. She's probably not going to take it. No hard feelings. I'm not going to lose sleep over it. Um, but yeah, that's about it. Future of this channel still undetermined. Maybe I'll just come up with Victor vlogs or just something like that. This isn't my first YouTube channel, and I don't think it's gonna be my last. If I need to rebrand myself, I'll rebrand myself. It's just gonna suck because I've made the shirts, I've made the hats, I've made whatever the hell this thing is. It's a piece of wood. I don't want that to go to waste, but I mean, if it does, so be it. It's all cool. So Tina, sorry to lose you as a viewer. Sorry to lose you as a subscriber. Sorry to have disappointed you, but I'm just not gonna allow myself to be manipulated. Like, oh, well, I don't like you anymore because you said this for Ophelia, so you need to apologize or anything. Like, I didn't do anything to her. She said she doesn't hate me, but she cussed me out, called me a bitch, called me all this. Like, that's cool. If she wants to, that's fine. She can call me whatever she wants. It's not gonna bother me at all. I was hanging out with friends when I saw that video yesterday, and it didn't change my demeanor. Still had fun. Still ended up losing in Mario Party, but I'm gonna get over that. I'm more upset about losing the game than people coming after me and saying things like that. Mom of three kids. Oh, well said. No need. You don't need to explain yourself. It's your show. Take your negativity elsewhere. And I think I'm about to. Can you all hear that on the... I don't know how good this microphone is, but I love it. I feel like the last 5 minutes has just been a revolving circle of me trying to leave, and then someone says something that brings me back into the conversation. Isabel, you're right. Yeah. So I guess this is gonna be it. Maybe I'll do a video later on tonight if I'm done with this crap I need to do that I've had 3 months to do, and I still haven't started on. But that's on me. I own up when I'm wrong. I own up when I mess up. Um, World will be a better place if everyone else did too. So y'all take care.